Okay, so here's a prime example of what you talked about. We have what, about 90 yards, or what would you shoot?
95.
95 yards. We got bunker on your right, and we got a bunker on your left. Now these are the ones you talked to me earlier about how you don't commit to the golf shot sometimes, and sometimes you kind of get out of posture, you kind of forget things, and you just don't focus on the true shot, right? So that's kind of the stuff we learned on, or talked about, excuse me. So bunkers here, now we got water over here, not in play. But pretty straightforward shot, but these are the ones, like you said, you commit on. What is it that you struggle with on these shots?
I just really lose focus on my alignment. I just focus more on trying to hit it close than the actual fundamentals that'll get me there.
Okay, and then when you're over the shot, or you're, because you practice this enough, so, but when you're over the shot, is something, do you just kind of lose focus on that, or is there something else that takes over, a different swing thought, a different anything?
Sometimes I get it in my head, I'm like, don't go in the bunkers, and that's
Yeah.
all I can think about.
So if you think about it, it basically comes to it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is exactly what we talked about when we wanted to transfer that work, all the work we did earlier, out to here, right? And these are the shots that kind of get you. Obviously the hazards, the bunkers, we want to avoid those, right? That's your primary goal. And we want to get this on the green, right? Okay, so let's take us through it and let's hit this. Now I want you to really commit. Step back here, I want you to vision it, and I want you to commit to the shot. Step behind the ball and let's look at it and commit to it, just like we've been doing. Okay, so it's on the right side of the green. Okay, so any thoughts on that shot as you hit it? Anything go through your head? We didn't go in the bunkers, right? We just on the right side of the green. Probably not where you wanted to hit it, but the more commitment, the more we do this, like you said, you play in a lot of events, that you should be able to commit to this shot. This shot shouldn't have any issue with the bunkers or the hazards or anything out there. Does it make sense of kind of what we learned and what we're trying to do? I know it's harder on the course.
Yeah.
All right, the transfer learning is a lot harder because you got so many golf balls out there, but we got to commit to each shot, right? Same thing we do on the range. Commit to each shot we do. We don't just keep hitting golf balls. Overall, good though, good commitment. Okay, so we got a long putt here. Not a makeable putt. We worked on our leg putting with the drill that we did before. So obviously, what is your goal in this shot?
I just want to get it close.
You just want to get it close. And what range are you looking for?
I'm looking for anywhere inside 3 feet.
Inside 3 feet. That's a pretty lofty goal, right?
Yeah.
Because this is probably what, a 50 footer?
Yeah.
Or even more? Okay, so we worked on our leg putting. We worked on the chipping area where we want this to land. Same concept, right? When we go through this, we're putting it to an area. So let's work on this. The same stuff we worked on, let's transfer it to here. So, right, we want to hit our leg putt, and we want it 3 feet, like you said, right? It's not a makeable putt. It's not a makeable putt, but we want a 2 putt at most, right?
Yep.
All right. Okay, not bad. A little long. We hit it a little harder. What do you say, 5, 7 feet maybe?
Yeah.
So just outside our range. So as we worked on our leg putting and different drills for this, I mean, obviously you can see how important it is. You're a good enough player that you know where you want that to be. Would you be happy with that? Probably not for your type of player, for your skill. Tough putt, but like I said, we wanted a 2 putt. Doesn't mean we can't make that. But we want to give ourselves a little easier, right?
Yep.
So we're taking what we learned out to here to try to keep it in that zone you were talking about.